Today we are in Alexandra Township, north of Johannesburg. We are visiting Feziwe Masabane, who is living positively with HIV. She will be talking to us about the stigma and discrimination faced by people living with the virus.
It was in 1999. I had this boyfriend. So we were involved for a couple of months. So we had to take our relationship to another level. So he asked me for a baby. So I was ready to make a baby. So at first I went to test and I was tested positive. So from 1999, I was just well. I told my boyfriend that I was HIV positive and he left me. So I was well from 1999 until 2008. So in 2008, I had pneumonia, I had double pneumonia. I was just sick. Nearly every month I was sick. I had to go to the doctor and tell them that I was sick, but I was not taking tablets by then, any medication. So the doctor said my CD4 count was still high. They were giving me tablets. And in 2010, I had bone TB. So bone TB differs from the lung TB. Because with lung TB, you cough for 2 or 3 weeks or more than that. But with bone TB, they cannot see you unless they admit you and check you thoroughly. So I was admitted in 2010. They checked me thoroughly. They told me that I had bone TB and I had skin cancer. So it was 3 in 1. So it was HIV, bone TB, and cancer. So I was admitted at the hospital for 3 weeks, and I was bedridden for almost 10 or 11 months. So I couldn't walk. I had short breath. I was just at home. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything. I was just sleeping and just eating and sleeping, taking my medication. So for TB, I had to take a treatment for 9 months. So I took that 9 months and I finished it. So they told me that it was clear. I had to stop taking my medication. People were talking, and with me it was worse because my skin was black. I was pitch black. That is called Kaposi sarcoma. The skin tends to be black, and usually I'm light in color. So people, children, old people would talk about me. People would say, you sleep with all these men, you are a bitch, you know, it's not right, and you are sick by then, and they're telling you on your face. Others would even point at me saying that I'm HIV positive, but I didn't care. Because people would always say something to you, you know, whether you are sick or not, they'll talk about you. So people were talking. I think people need to be educated about HIV, because most of the people are dying because they are scared. People will be talking about them. Other people are not brave as I am. Friends, when they are with you, they've got sympathy. They sympathize with you. But when they are not there, when they are out or wherever, they are going to talk. They usually talk. So they were talking, but I said to myself, you know, I'm not the only one. So let them talk, and I don't care. I lost a lot of friends when I disclosed my status, because friends, they think that if you are positive, you will infect them. And so when I was sick, no one came and visited me. I was in hospital. I was bedridden for 10 or 11 months. No one came and visited me. And they were just phoning. And while I was bedridden, some of my friends and some of my neighbors said I had passed on. So it was in 2010, May the 15th, that there were phones that were coming in and out saying that I must rest in peace. They're sending their condolences. Some even went to my mother's place for condolences. Others came here at my flat for condolences. I remember there was one call because they were phoning a lot. My sister said to me, okay, please answer this phone. I'm tired of answering. And I had to answer the phone. And that person didn't know what to say because they wanted to send their condolences. So it was Feziwe speaking now. And I said, but we heard that, I said, no, I heard the story. I'm alive, but I'm alive. I'm sick and alive. I'm still not dead. You know, I thought, I told myself that, you know, if I would listen to people, I would kill myself. So I've got a child that I must look after. So I must live for my child. My child doesn't have a father. I'm the mother, I'm the father. So if I die, who's going to look after my child? So that kept me going. So my sister encouraged me, and we sat down, we talked about it, and she had a lot of information. So she told me that, you know the first one, and who was it supposed to go to, you know, if not you? So you were chosen, so live with it. Just be strong. People will be talking, just ignore them. Ignore them. If someone says something, just keep quiet and pass. So I think my sister was my pillar, because she told me that, Feziwe, this is life. So you've got a son, so live for your son. My child was 12 years by then, and I couldn't tell him. But we told him that I had TB. So he was very supportive until I decided after 2 years that I must tell him. He's still supportive even today. When I tell him that I'm going out to talk about HIV, he encourages me. And he just understands it because they do learn about HIV at school, so he knows about it. So he is 150% encouraging me and supporting me. I've got a lot of support from my family, because just like now, I'm not working, but if I want medication, I want food, I want whatever, I just phone them. They'll bring me whatever I want. So they would phone me, find out how did I sleep, what do I want. They are supportive, and they know that I'm positive, and I'm not going to die today or tomorrow. I told them that I'm going to die when I'm 100 years. And still, if they're still having medication, I'm going to die when I'm 100. I'm taking my ARVs every day. Why am I not dead? I'm still alive, and I'm going to be alive for more years to come. So people, take your medication. There are side effects, but they're just for few hours, few months, few days. After that, everything is back to normal. So please take your medication and stop skipping your medication. You drink your medication every day. And stop drinking. Other people drink their medication with alcohol. That is dangerous. So please don't risk your lives. Love yourself, people. Drink your medication with water religiously. I think if one of your members is sick, is HIV positive, they're not going to die, and they're not going to infect you. Let them talk to you, and please welcome them, because they're still your family, they're still your child, it's your daughter, it's your son, it's your cousin. Just take them the way you took them before. They're still your family, and with kissing or hugging or using a HIV positive a person's cup or saucer or spoon, it won't infect you. It only infects you sexually or with blood. That is all. So please, people, if you don't know about AIDS, go to people who knows. I think you should go to people who are HIV positive and talk to them. Hear us talking, hear our stories, because we've got a lot to tell you. To the people who are HIV positive and who are scared, I'm saying to you people, please be positive in all aspects, because you are HIV, you won't remove it. So if you talk about it, the first healing point is to accept. If you know your status and accept your status, you will live well and long with your HIV. So accept it and love yourself. You know that you are positive and you're not going to die. HIV doesn't kill. We've got cancer, we've got sugar diabetes, we've got high blood. We are number 4 in the list. So people with cancer, they talk about their sicknesses. People with sugar diabetes, they talk about their sicknesses. So why are we not talking about ours? Like people who've got cancer and sugar diabetes. You tell people, you must be proud that you've got it. God gave you, whoever gave you that HIV positive, it's a blessing in disguise. So live with it positively.